Barbara.
Hey, everyone.
7:30. Yep, 7:30 in the morning on the West Coast.
Right? Couple more days, guys, and we're going to be leaving. I'm excited.
And then we'll be traveling in time.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Yep.
Yes, we will.
Have you ever thought about that? Crossing time zones? It's kind of like traveling.
Time traveling.
Yeah, time traveling.
Yeah.
Like, it's even better when you're on an airplane and cross time zones.
Right? Because then you get there really quick.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, boom, it's 2 hours earlier.
Right? Or
It's
if
the
you're
same-
going really far away, it might be a whole new day.
Yeah, right. Morning, James. Hey, Mary and Miley. Oh, hey, good morning, guys. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, yeah, so.
Right? So, what's everybody up to today? I know that
Yeah.
we've just been sitting here. Oh my God, it was raining so hard earlier.
Oh, my gosh. So, we never put it out on a video, I don't think, but we did talk about it on a live stream. So, some of you may know, some of you may not. We had a fire scare in camp I don't know, a few weeks ago. It was like the weekend of the Mid-America meetup.
Yeah.
And it left like a swimming pool sized hole in our roof, like a, kiddie pool sized or whatever. It's a big hole in our tarp. So we scrambled really fast. It was getting dark, and we found another tarp to cover the hole, and it was big enough to stretch up over the peak of the roof, so it would basically hang there. We had it all tied down. And we scrambled because there was rain coming. It was getting dark, and it worked. Well, I guess we should have been tightening it or something along the way, and this morning rain came down so hard, and it just kind of filled up the section that wasn't supported because it was where the hole was, and then it just came crashing down. It knocked all of our dishes off, yeah, so we had flooding in camp this morning.
Yeah, it was interesting, but there was so much water that came down real quick.
So much. Oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
Like, when they say flash flood warning, do not be anywhere near water. Like, don't be, you can just close it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Morning, Greg. Hey, Jody. Yeah, it is a mess. Oh my gosh. It just reignited that fire under our butts to get a roof built over camp.
Right?
So.
Right? It was definitely,
Now that we've got the boys' room done in Amber's camper, next job we are going to be shifting gears, and you guys are going to see a lot of us cutting down trees, milling wood, and building a roof over camp.
yes, because that has to happen.
Yes. It is
really has to happen.
not an option. So we can make it through spring. Summer won't be so bad. We can just patch it again. But by rainy season and fall,
by winter there
has to be a roof. No questions about it. So we probably will not be getting started on our earthship build this year. We had wanted to, but I don't really see that happening because we have so much work to do. We're just going to keep working on camp, get that ready. I mean, it's ready. We live in it, obviously, but get it to where we have a better situation than we had last year.
Yeah.
And then Amber, we have to add on to Amber's little camper and keep working on it and get it to where by winter her and the kids are comfortable, warm, and preferably in the same camper, because then we only have to run one heater instead of two.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Right now. It could change.
It always changes.
Yeah, it could
So
change.
so we'll just see how much it changes.
Amber and Jen, your hair looks nice. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I washed it.
Yeah, me too. Except I washed mine last night.
Except I still have paint in my hair.
Hey, Auntie Emma. Well, I don't know, we might talk about it again after a while. Getting the job done, doing great. Thanks, Mar. Good Saturday morning. Hey, Salty Sting. Remember to hit the like button. Yes, please. Morning, Loretta. And Charlene and Marco. Sorry if I've missed anybody's names. Right. Yep. It's a game plan, not a set plan. Yes.
Right? Yeah. That's
What
right.
are your plans today, ladies? Well, we have to address the tarp issue probably.
Yeah, that.
And pack for our trip.
Right? Right, Jennifer will eventually have a video coming out of us getting ready for our trip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So eventually you guys will see us getting ready for our trip.
Yep. Yeah, eventually.
Oh. What'd you do? You making a mess out of mommy.
You just took a shower. Yeah.
I know. Never fails.
James said, "Man, Fred's getting big." I know. And she like smiles on purpose and stuff now.
Yes, she does.
I'm hoping it's still early enough in the day that she can
she'll give
smile
some smiles for everybody.
Yeah.
She loses her excitement for, being awake pretty quickly.
Yeah. She's getting to be awake a few hours in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then some days she like tries to stay up most of the day.
Yeah, and then she gets really cranky.
Yeah, she does. Oh, she's so cute. I'm going to the coast in an hour. It's supposed to be 90 in the valley and 60 at the beach. I remember you saying that,
say hi,
Barbara.
Fred.
I hope you have a great day today. Say hi.
You guys say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. You gonna smile? I'm so glad we're recording her because we can go back and watch her grow up. It's gonna be so great. Watch her grow up over and over and over again.
Right? You stand?
You
stand?
My dental implant surgery went well yesterday. No swelling and very little pain. That is amazing, Laura. That is amazing.
Aw, thank you so much.
Morning, Helen. Hey, Wiley.
Thank you, Jody. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Charlene, she's so cute.
Oh.
Ew.
Even when she does stuff like that.
Yeah, even when she does stuff like that. Don't you have some baby wipes or paper towels or something right here?
I have Barbara
Here's
over here.
This is the closest thing I can reach.
Toilet paper works.
We'll work our way down. We'll start at the top and work our way down. Yeah. Yeah.
You think you're
What do
funny?
you think?
Oh, they can't see her smiling.
Oh, dang.
She's just below the camera.
Oh.
See, you go and make a mess of yourself.
Aw, man. More? She overate.
She likes to stuff herself, guys, until
Yeah.
there's absolutely no room left.
Yeah.
And then she likes to go and make a little bit more room and cry at me because she thinks she needs more food.
And then, yeah.
And I have to remind her that she just got done throwing up.
Greg said, "Wiley, did you get your canoe out?"
Okay, let's try this again. Let's stand for the people.
Dang, the Chevy dude showed up. Hey, Jackie. You both rock, and I admire and respect you both so much. Take care and be well. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Oh, thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Morning, David. How are you? New to interacting on lives. Been silently watching Jen forever. Well, thanks, Deborah.
Right? Thank you for interacting with us.
Yeah, we enjoy having this back and forth conversation with you guys.
Right? The more people, talk to us, the less we have to think about what to talk about.
Yeah. We kind of let y'all steer the conversation usually. I can't get enough of seeing Willow. I know, Lynn. I know. She's so adorable.
She is. And I can't believe how big she's already gotten, guys. It's not fair. Maybe we should tilt the camera down, though, so they can see her. Instead of just her eyeballs.
We just had it. Whoops. We just had it up earlier because
she was eating.
Yeah.
There you go.
How old is Willow? She is almost 3 months old.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
On the 19th, she'll be 3 months old.
Hello, sweet girl. Hi.
I can't believe that it's already been that long.
Bless you, yeah. You want to smile for the people? I know you do. I can see it on your cute little face. Yeah, I see it. It's almost there. Give me that smile. Sometimes she'll just smile and smile and smile. Smile. They say smiles are contagious. Whoever came up with that is because they smiled at a baby and they smiled back.
This actually is still a newborn outfit. But she, there's like the smaller end of like 0 to 3 months she's finally starting to be able to wear without it swallowing her. But, yeah.
What's addicting? Watching Fred? Baby Willow Fred? So, if you guys are new to the inside joke, Wiley's like, I don't care what you name her, I'm calling her Fred. Like, before she was even born. Yeah. I don't know, I don't care what you... He said if a boy can be named Sue, a girl can be named Fred.
Yep, so she's our girl named Fred.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fred.
So Fred is her nickname, because Wiley gave that to her before she was born. And then her actual name is Willow.
Yep,
But then my son calls her Willow Fred, and that has kind of stuck too.
Yeah.
So she's got lots of names, don't you?
So it's Willow, Fred, Fred.
Yeah. Hey, you.
Right? Baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. You're so perfect. Yes, she is tiny. She is definitely tiny.
What was she in her last appointment? She was over 8 pounds.
Yeah. She, we have the paper right there. Was it?
Is that the one?
Is it? No.
No, that was
the one. The other one's right up there then.
Anyway, she was over 8 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
She came home at about 5 pounds and was 8 pounds at her last appointment, at her 2-month checkup.
Yep.
And they said she's perfectly healthy and looking great.
Yep. Said that she is doing perfect. Perfect.
I see Wiley replied to somebody who asked if we homeschool. Yes, we homeschool.
Oh, yes.
She looks like her aunt. Some people have said that. They're like, if I didn't know how babies were made, I'd think that was y'all's baby. Auntie sure loves you. She's just staring at me. Maybe she's staring past me.
Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. It's that Sean. Hey, Sean.
She is Jody. I don't know what she sees down there, but all of a sudden she's intent on something down there. Yeah, she definitely pays attention and observes. She
likes to look at bright things. So like right now it's darker in here and it's lighter outside because we have the door open, and so she's, looking out there, and yeah, she always tends to like look towards the light.
Mm-hmm. Stay away from the light, kids.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 pounds. She's been eating a lot. Mm-hmm. Someone asked if we knew where the Rubicon River was. Do you know where that's at? We were...
I don't know. Part of the Rubicon Trail up in Tahoe?
Rachel, our garden is doing great. We have already had issues with aphids, though. So we're battling that, and I'm really hoping the kids can remember to hunt for them while we're gone, so we don't come back to a bunch of dead tomato plants.
Yes, the paint was delivered yesterday for the bathtub. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to paint the bathtub.
Yeah.
Get it from looking so gross. But it takes a lot of cleaning first. So that's gonna be like a whole day right there just scrubbing that bathtub. Trying to get every last little bit of gunk off of it that I can, so then it goes on nice and pretty.
Amber's other kids are already like, I can't wait to hold baby Willow.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna fight over who gets to hold her.
Yeah.
Yes, they are, huh?
We are leaving on the 9th, Karen.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple more days.
Amber's going stir crazy. She's like, now that the camper's done, keep an eye out for that video.
Oh, yes. I am working on editing it, so hopefully I'll have it out around the time that we're leaving, probably.
Yeah, and we have a few, like, cleaning touches to do, so, yeah, it'll be a couple more days, but stay tuned for that, because the final reveal of the boys' bedroom. And
it looks so good.
It
is looking so good.
I have a video of, like, cleaning the whole camper. That's pretty satisfying for people who like to watch cleaning videos.
So for those people that have been wondering what's going on in the rest of the camper,
yeah, we cleaned it.
We cleaned it.
Yeah.
Before, though, I mean, it was working as a really good construction zone.
Yeah, Wiley said she would have been gone already if we had let her.
Yeah.
I missed that comment again. Let's see. Hang on, what was it? Is your parents by Rubicon River have property there? No.
No.
Not that we know of. I don't think. Camper's coming along great. Y'all are doing awesome. Thanks, Sean. Thanks. Have I taught Wiley how to go live while we're gone? Wiley? I'll get it all set up for him. He'll send me a picture. I'll make the thumbnail, send it back to him, or I'll schedule the live stream, and then he just needs walking through of how to start it. Make a paste of baking soda and vinegar to clean that tub. I had one in a cabin and bought a property after it. Took every bit of grudge. It took every bit of grudge off. That's awesome. I like using baking soda and vinegar to clean things because bleach like gives me a headache, and I do not like strong smelling chemicals. I can yes, vinegar will like burn your nose, but it doesn't like leave you feeling like a headache and hard to breathe and stuff. So,
all right, I need to like make my own cleaning product out of vinegar, but need to like, I don't know, soak lemon peels or something in it. So hopefully it stops smelling so much like vinegar, because I hate the smell of vinegar.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant smell, but to me it's like way better than bleach.
I don't like either.
Yeah.
That's why I said I need to make my own.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
They are north of Rubicon, just off I-80. Oh, did Wiley look it up? Yeah, the other kids are gonna love seeing her.
Yes, they are.
Does Willow have the hiccups? Yes, she does. She gets hiccups all the time.
And, like, pretty much every time she eats, she gets hiccups afterwards.
You can't get Wiley to set up the camera. You think he's actually going to disrupt his day to go live. So, James. He's actually been doing a pretty good job lately of recording his own videos and editing them. And so maybe he can take that extra step and go live. I bet he can. He can figure it out.
Yes, if my oldest Amy Lynn doesn't get to hold her first, she will definitely be holding her the most.
Oh, you think the Rubicon River is by Placerville? You know what's funny is that...
yeah. Then, no, we're not near...
he's not
Rubicon.
Placerville, no.
Yeah.
So, my old neighbor in Oklahoma, the funny thing is she grew up in El Dorado Hills, and we grew up, like, in Colfax. It's like an hour apart. And then we had never known each other, and we moved next door to each other halfway across the country. It's a small world. Almost bedtime here. Where are you at? Rubicon is south of Tahoe. Okay. Yeah. Then that would be Placerville. Tell Willow she's not a fish and see if the hiccups go away.
You're not a fish. You're not a fish.
Yeah.
You're definitely not a fish.
West Australia. Oh.
Is it like a click your heels together 3 times? I gotta repeat, you are not a fish 3 times.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Right?
No.
You're not a fish. You're not a fish. You are not a fish. Just to be safe. We'll say it a whole bunch of times.
Morning, Jamie. How are you? Hey, Chasing Rainbows and Teresa.
Oh, ow.
Fred is holding herself up so good for 3 months. I know. Oh no, you done it now, Jen. What'd I do?
You said Beetlejuice 3 times.
Oh yeah. I did. Yeah. I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I don't believe in superstition. Wiley.
You know, that might have worked the whole telling her she's not a fish thing. I haven't felt a hiccup in a minute.
That's so funny if that works.
I am going to try that every time and see if it works. I swear. And I will report back to you guys.
Yeah. Her hiccups stop. Yeah, I think so. Teresa said it's almost 8 a.m. here. Coffee time. Man, okay, so now that there's more people in here, I'll tell the story again. Because you brought up coffee.
Speaking of coffee.
You brought up coffee, and we've had a lack of it this morning. So we each got, I think, 1 cup of coffee. Hot coffee. Luckily, we have a cold backup. So this morning, okay, well, let me start out. A couple weeks ago, we had a fire in camp. And it left like a big hole in our tarp that covers our camp. And like a big hole, like a small swimming pool size hole. So then it was going to rain that night and it was getting dark. And so we scrambled, we put a tarp over it. Luckily we had a tarp and some ropes and some stuff and we patched it. Well, apparently maybe we should have been like, we should have thought to tighten it or something. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, where that hole is, it kind of created a bowl. And this morning, the rain was coming down so hard. And it fell through. Like, the tarp fell through. And there was water that went everywhere. And luckily, it was, like, on our sink. But it was also on our stove. And it was scary.
Yeah, that was a lot of water. Well, I was in the shower when it happened, but it sounded...
I was like, what the heck was that? I had just handed Willow to Amber in the shower. And I was like, what? But yeah.
I also drink coffee so others can live, by the way. And James, I usually have like 2 pots of coffee in me by now, but yeah.
Yeah.
And a glass, why would I need a glass? So it comes in its own container, and I don't have to wash this one.
And it has the spout to drink out of.
Works just fine.
Yeah, so that was an eventful morning. And then we had to turn off the propane to the stove because I don't exactly know what happened, but I did not have the stove on, and then there was flames coming from it after the water had gotten on it. So I immediately went over and turned the propane off. Now our stove is flooded and our sink area and our dishes were scattered, and it was a mess. So now we got to figure that out.
Is Auntie not doing it right?
Am I not holding you right? I'm not paying attention to you. I'm reading the chat. That's the problem. Huh? I told Emily I would wake her up at 5:30 every morning to make my coffee and breakfast. Then I would go back to bed till she is done. I've got Wiley kind of spoiled. I wake up and I have coffee ready for him when he gets up, and he doesn't usually eat breakfast, so I just pack him enough lunch to be breakfast and lunch if he needs it. And since he's kind of, on sort of this carnivore kick, I just pack him a bunch of cooked meat. Salty saying that sounds like something I would do. It's probably something our dad would do too. Our dad used to wake us up just to see if we were sleeping.
Oh yeah, all that was before coffee this morning. All that water nonsense happened before coffee this morning.
Deborah, I mean, I've never lived in Las Vegas, but I have lived in a big city, and you'd be so much happier not in the city. But then you start finding yourself doing things like not wanting to go anywhere. You find your little piece of dirt, and then you're like, I don't want to leave. And every time you go to town, you're like, all right, well, we got to get gas, and we got to get groceries, and we got to get food for the animals, and we got to get toilet paper. And, by the time you add it all up, we've spent $300 because we had to go to town today, which really means that you just want to go to town less. Yeah. Right, Amber?
Go to town less?
Yeah. Oh, she wasn't even listening.
Yeah.
She usually doesn't pay attention to me.
It's my superpower.
Yeah. She's been...
Wiley wants my superpower.
She's been ignoring me since she was born.
Hey, I've had a long time to work on this skill.
We're leaving on the 9th to go to California.
Yeah.
I think Jen just had the water boiled off the stove when it happened. Yes. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So the silver lining, because I always try to find the positive in everything, the positive is at least we each got a cup of coffee.
Right?
When we could have gotten none. So there's that. I mean, life's better with one cup of coffee than 0.
Did you want any?
Oh, you're going to share?
I don't have to. I prefer not to.
Yeah, I'll take some. That stuff's good. So we discovered this new flavor. It's wedding cake flavor.
It's delicious.
It's so good. I've never really liked wedding cake flavored stuff before, but that stuff's good. And the benefit is that the ingredient label is about half the size as the ingredient label of the other kind that we like to drink. So Wiley said, I want some. There's some in that fridge next to you, Wiley.
Here you go, Wiley.
Yeah. I'm so mean. I'm not going to go get it and pour him a cup. Damn, that almost ruined coffee now. Would have made for a bad start to the day. Yes, so we had coffee. It may not have been as much as we had wanted, but we had coffee. So the day still got out on a good foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, we still got...
Because while we were watching, we could drink hot coffee while we sat there and watched the rain pour in the hole.
Right? At
That's
least we're sipping coffee. Just...
Well, we're going to have to do something about that today.
It's a lot of water, guys.
Can't do anything until my cup's empty.
Right?
It's against the law around here to start work before coffee.
It's the only cup I've got, too. So this one is not getting cold before I finish it.
The bad thing is, I promised Lily that we'd wake up and we'd watch cartoons and have coffee together because that's something that she really enjoys and it's really special. And I had to share my 1 cup of coffee with her because we couldn't make more.
Hey.
This is froze there. Oh.
Are you okay?
What part of California? We are going up by, I don't know.
Northern California?
Northern California, Placer County. Yeah, Marco, we're going to Placer County. It's up by between Auburn and Truckee. I just start waking up about halfway through the first pot, and that's the way it is with me. About halfway through the first pot. Amber's pot is only about 2 cups because her French press is small. Mine and Wiley's pot is 4. Like we can get 4 cups of coffee out of it.
Yeah, like normal people cups.
Yeah.
Not those tiny little wannabe what they
like,
consider cups of coffee.
The kind you get when you go pay for it at a restaurant.
Yeah, that is not a cup of coffee.
The little like teacups.
When are they gonna understand a cup of coffee is at least twice that size?
Yeah. 12-cup coffee maker almost drank.
Right?
We driving straight through? That is the plan.
Right, and come on, 12 cups. There are no 12 cups in that. There's 3 at max.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because they're all like quarter cups. Their serving sizes are off. Teresa said, I know where that is. I'm in Washington State. Placer County is really pretty.
Right? I love it there.
Yeah. Lynn said, I have a Keurig. That would cost too much around here. And it takes electricity.
Mm-hmm. And it would have to be running like pretty much all day to keep up with, well, just mine and Wiley's coffee habit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Marco, we're both going. 4 in my mountain homestead mug. Oh, that is 4 cups of 4 of your empty homestead mug. Yeah, that is a big mug though. Wiley uses an empty homestead mug. My pot is full size Mr. Coffee, 11 cups. And I will drink at least a pot and a half each morning. But heck, my tumbler is... You gotta have a big cup, but then if you have a big cup, you gotta have a good lid, because otherwise it cools off too fast before you can drink it.
See, Teresa, you have normal people cups.
Yeah.
Those are normal people coffee cups.
Yeah.
I mean, at least if you aren't drinking a cup of coffee that size, I don't think we'd be able to be friends.
Yeah, right. I still use a percolator. Our dad uses a percolator, one that you can put on top of the stove.
Yep, that's what I used to use before I got a French press. But I like French press a lot better.
I love the French press.
The percolators usually, if you don't use what is it, the coarse ground coffee, because you got to use like the coarse ground, or else you end up with a whole bunch of coffee like grounds in each cup.
Auntie Emma said, my cup takes a whole pot to fill it. I drink 2 of those before I can even think about anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's about how I am too.
We need to wake up before it gets light outside and get our coffee in us, and then we can start work when the sun comes up.
Yeah. Or at least before it gets too hot outside.
Yeah. The plan for the summer. Work from, I don't know, do garden work and stuff early in the morning, and then about noon, 1 o'clock, whatever time it is, when it gets really, really hot, grab all the kids, go find a swimming hole, and then stay there for a couple of hours, come back when we get hungry, make dinner, and then work some more, because it doesn't get dark till like 9 o'clock. That's pretty much our daily summer plan. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because working when it's hot out, I mean, especially when you're doing a roof.
Right. Yeah.
That is no fun.
Lynn said I have a 10-ounce cup. It's got to be 12-ounce minimum. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know. I have one of those and a camping French press. What's the difference between the regular one and the camping one?
One she takes camping, one stays at home.
There you go.
Yeah, we're driving.
Deborah, yeah. I don't know what all to say about that. I hope that your dreams can come true and you can find your own piece of land somewhere outside of the city. Yes. Wherever your heart desires.
Yes, Cindy, they have seen work on the room.
I'm excited about it.
But either way, it's still going to be a big surprise because, I mean, as much as I'd love to say that the videos do it justice, the videos do it absolutely no justice. Just because it's such a small room and you can't really get the view of it all at once.
Yes, so. Marco, we're driving. Teresa said that she's going to be hitting the trails on horseback. Oh, I bet that's awesome. Yeah, Jody sent us the best French press ever. It is so awesome. Keeps it nice and hot. It's stainless steel and holds like 4 cups of coffee. It's fantastic. Percolator pot and a French press. Yep. Except we just have a teapot on the stove because we try not to use electricity. If it's raining like this on Monday, you girls will need an outboard motor to get out of Arkansas. It's four-wheel drive.
Yeah. My truck's going to need arm floaties.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll become semi-aquatic. It'll be all right. Did you girlies go to Yosemite? I used to camp under the stars in the 60s. No, I've never been to Yosemite, actually. Ever. Have you ever been to Yosemite?
I have not. Auntie Emma, that's funny. I am the same way. I am definitely the same way. I get up so early. So early. I mean, sometimes I get up at like 5 a.m., and I am, still sipping on probably my second cup of coffee by the time the sun is up.
I wake up about an hour before Wiley has to leave for work. That's when I get up. And if he doesn't have to go to work, then it's probably about between 6:30 and 7:30. But then it's like 9 before we get started.
Will y'all be going to Texas on the way?
Yeah, we will. Just I-40, yeah. Lots of rain and tornado storms right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some.
It's all right with all the stuff that I'm bringing for Willow. It'll weigh down the truck.
Yeah, we'll be overweight. We'll be fat.
Everything's fine. Everything's good.
We're gonna food prep and cook our meals because you can't find good food on the road these days.
All right. So we have decided that we're making chicken tacos and pulled pork sandwiches
And crack dip.
and crack
Thanks,
dip,
Jamie.
right? Crack
I'm
dip.
addicted.
That stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't know what it
See,
is.
there you are.
It's
going and getting everybody addicted to crack dip, and
yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm okay with it. We're gonna need to start a meeting.
Jamie's
about this.
our crack dip dealer.
All right, we're gonna need to start a meeting about this here pretty soon, and everybody's gonna have to bring crack dip.
Yeah. So if you don't know what it is, it's sausage fried up, and then it has corn and green tomatoes and green chilies in it, and some people use sour cream and mayonnaise. I like to use cream cheese, and then you put some like cheddar cheese in there, and it just makes a really, really good dip. It's so good.
So good.
So good. I'm totally addicted. So that'll be our snack.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have...
in between our other snacks.
Yeah, because when you're on a road trip, you're just bored and get hungry.
All right.
And then that'll be better. I have high blood pressure, and I try to manage it with my diet. And so I can't eat a lot of processed foods. So sandwiches are out. I was looking at, like... Of course, it's a little bit different because I was looking at one of those pre-made sandwiches at Walmart yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Half of a sandwich is 73% of your daily recommended value of sodium.
That whipped creamy stuff for that fruit was so good.
Oh
my god.
Yes,
I could die from diabetes on that stuff and be
yes,
perfectly happy.
I don't even know what it was.
I don't
but it was
either.
So good.
But I want to just eat it all the time.
Loretta said, I'm up between 3 and 4 because my dogs want their breakfast.
I want it on my coffee. That whipped stuff for the fruit.
Yeah. Oh, that would probably be really good.
I want to just like put a dollop of it on my coffee.
Jamie said, my recipe is simpler than Jen's. I get heartburn. Ha. You just told me what it was and I looked it up on the internet. But your stuff's really good. I definitely do not like getting up that early, but gotta go do what you gotta do. Wiley's not a morning person. No. He's also not a late night person either. Wiley likes to be in bed early and sleep in. Wiley's needs plenty of beauty sleep.
I miss those days when people on road trips would literally just pull off and make sandwiches.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Have a little picnic out of their car and then continue on their way.
Right, we're going to do that, except our food is going to be pre-cooked and then we can just reheat it.
Right.
But we're going to have chicken tacos instead of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Container of Cool Whip and a container of marshmallow fluff mixed together to dip my fruit in. Oh, hey. I used to get up at the crack of dawn, but then we divorced. Vicky said, we could take a side trip and drop the baby off. That is why I make my own lunch meat. Yes. So instead of making our own lunch meat, we made, well, technically we did. We made pulled pork lunch meat.
Right?
Yeah.
Marshmallow fluff, Cool Whip, and marshmallow fluff. Okay, marshmallow fluff, Cool Whip.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree. If I have to get up, I'll do it, but I hate it. Yeah. You lost me at it has corn in it. I love corn on the cob. However, I don't like anything else with corn. Lily's the same way. She will eat a corn on the cob, but she really doesn't like corn.
Right. I love corn on the cob, and I used to be the same way that I didn't eat anything with corn in it unless it was like corn on the cob.
Wiley said, too bad my beauty sleep has never done me any justice.
That's why you just keep trying for more, Wiley.
Yeah.
You'll get there. It'll work.
What are the ingredients for crack dip? I use cream cheese, like a stick of cream cheese, a pound of sausage, 2 cans of corn, and then a can of like the Rotel or diced tomatoes and green chilies and mix it all up. And then you can like sprinkle in some like cheddar cheese if you want. and heat it all up, and it's really good.
It is so good.
It's extra, extra good if you like fry the corn and the sausage together and let them both get a little bit crispy.
Deborah asked
And
how
then-
you learned to cook.
I just did it.
Just did it.
Our mom wasn't really there, and our dad
Worked
was
all
at
the
work,
time.
so we had to learn how to cook or we were gonna starve.
Right, we just did what we had to do.
Yeah.
Food tastes good. We realize the things that smell good. Most of them work well together. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, right. And Jamie said jug of water in the car because you couldn't get water in a bottle, right?
Yeah, see, we have a jug of water, and then I have this thing that goes on the top of the jug of water. It's a little water pump.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna bring that. So it just pumps the water out for us. We can refill our cups whenever we need to. We can use it to rinse off dishes.
Have our filtered well water and not have to drink the junk from the store. I read an article that said that the microplastics in water bottles can cause you to have high blood pressure, and I'm like, oh well, those are out. And then also we use pink Himalayan sea salt to cook with, or Redmond's real salt, because it doesn't spike your blood pressure like the white processed stuff
Rachel, I feel the same way about corn. I was actually, the last time we had corn, I was asking Jen, I'm like, why is it that I like this so much and the body can't even like freaking digest it?
What is the what? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, Rachel. Salty saying said I always like cooking sausage balls for my road trip because they last a long time and they're freaking awesome. A little sausage, cheese, flour, and then fry them up. I bet those are so good.
Sausage balls the whole way there.
Oh, yeah, Wiley said, she asked, how do you learn to cook? Yeah, I just did it. I burnt things and added too much salt and not enough sugar or whatever, and then adjusted as I went.
Right, and then realized that it's pretty easy to read a recipe if I can only make myself follow said recipe. That's the hard part.
Jamie, no, I'm not taking my kids to California for the summer. They're going to be spending a lot of time with Mel and Gary's kids, probably. I worked in a deli and made fruit trays and had to make that. It was very hard making it and not eating it because it's delicious.
No, we're not going to be camping at night during the trip. We're just going to try to do the straight through drive. I'm dying to see my kids, so I am not putting off getting there to camp.
We'll just take turns and
sleep in the passenger seat and keep on driving. We'll stop when the baby needs fed or
when we need to eat something,
food,
or when we see something cool.
But other than that, just straight through.
Wiley said I couldn't get that lucky. My mom was a Betty Crocker and taught us all to cook. Find you some deer jerky. That's a good snack. Yeah, it is. But you'll pay an arm and a leg for it. Mm-hmm. Hey, Deborah, I bet that's not too bad, actually.
Right?
Just need a few pounds of crispy bacon for the ride, and I'd be all good. We're living in our fifth wheel and on a well. Best water ever. Our well in Oklahoma was the best water I've ever had. Here, it could be better, but we have a water filter, so it's fine. And it's just like sediment, and it tastes a little, like, I don't know, but you can taste like the metals or whatever in it. I think it's iron is what it is. Y'all's parent still living? Our dad is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We lost our mom how long ago? Well, we lost our biological mom. I don't even know what year it was. It was probably like 10 years ago.
Right, yeah, our stepmom died.
Our our stepmom, she had passed away.
Right before my 16th birthday.
Yeah.
A month before my 16th birthday.
Oh. And then now we have another stepmom.
And she's alive.
She's alive. Yeah.
Still alive!
Yeah. Live and kicking.
Right. Sorry if anybody's seen the Croods movie.
Y'all will probably still live. we like to quote kids movies.
Yeah.
We actually have a stray cat that has been coming around, and we've decided to name him Steve.
Right.
And you got to say it like that because because
it's
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Right.
There was a monkey. He had a voice box.
Right.
And his name was
Party.
Steve. Yeah, and he'd say party. 4 cream cheese, 2-pound mild sausage, 1 pound hot cooked sausage, I guess.
Yeah.
2 to 3 cans of Rotel, 1 can corn optional.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Hers has a lot more cream cheese in it. That makes sense. And I just used regular sausage and not hot sausage would have been better.
Right, yeah, she has mild sausage, so...
Yeah.
Are you talking like the mild Italian sausages? Or sausage? Because I love Italian sausage. Italian sausage is so good.
It is so good.
So good.
Pull over for a couple hours and hit the road. Yep. You ladies be careful. Can't wait for y'all to be get together again. I know. I can't wait to get there and then get home.
Yeah.
A few pounds per day, Jamie said.
Yeah.
Living in the country.
That would be such an expensive trip with bacon.
Oh,
that much bacon.
Because I could put away some bacon.
Uh-huh.
Living in the country is a lot better than living in Flint, Michigan area. You ain't got to hear the fire department or the police department running.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jane B. Hey, Eric and Tracy.
Hey.
Cheese stuffed sausage from elk is bomb. What?
That
I've never had something
really
so amazing.
Good.
I have a Betty Crocker cookbook. Not sure how old it is. Probably from the 50s. That is so cool.
That would be awesome.
Our daughter Emily would love to find some old recipes like that. Ours is sweet tasting. What was sweet tasting? Oh, your crack dip. Is that what you're talking about? My dad and stepmom are in Kansas. Oh, that's not too far from here. You girls were young. Yeah, we were. You girls have suffered a lot of loss. Yep.
It
but
happens.
you know what? It makes you stronger.
It happens. it's all part of life.
Marco said, "Hey, buds, let's party." Hot breakfast sausage, yum. Yeah. Okay, ladies, so much as I enjoyed the morning chat. Bye. See you later, Self-Staying. Don't get a sunburn. Drink plenty of beer. You gotta stay hydrated when you're out there working in the sun.
Right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Thanks, Deborah. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for contributing to our chat and being here to hang out with us this morning. I'm like way behind on that. I'm just gonna go over to that screen and keep the one that's read the one that just keeps scrolling for me. Do y'all have wild dogs on your property? Makes the best sausage ever. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. So the main road is to your east, correct?
You know, I'm not really good at my north, east, souths, and wests unless I'm looking at a compass.
I'm pretty good with it, except the mountains. I was better at it in Oklahoma where everything was like a grid, pretty much. Like most of the roads were like straight. Here they go through mountains and around things, and so yeah.
I need to find mine.
Life's bumps in survival mode make you stronger. Yes, and I've been in survival mode a good portion of my adult life. So.
All right. I didn't even realize that there was another mode to live in for most of my life. You can be something other than survival mode?
Bye, Barbara. Have a great day.
That was only in Hollywood.
Yeah. Oops, hogs, not dogs. That makes more sense.
Yes, okay.
There are wild hogs. We have not seen any sign of them on our property, but there are wild hogs in this area.
The salve that she makes works wonders.
I need the beach too. I agree. I could do some beach time. Oh, she's so sweet and asleep. My cooking is takeout. Jody. Takeout's more affordable when you're only feeding one person.
Yeah.
Takeout for us, like, so our grocery budget is like $16 per meal to feed 7 people. So you can't even get one meal to feed one person at McDonald's for $16.
I don't care how hard you try, you are not gonna go
No.
get any kind of food pre-made.
But when we buy 67-cent per pound chicken and $2 per pound pork, we eat pretty darn good around
right?
here.
Oh yeah.
For $16.
Nobody goes hungry, that's for sure.
Nope, you can tell by looking at all of us.
Although
Michael and Hunter and Emily are bad representations.
Yeah, we are not going to use them as examples.
Don't let them fool you. They eat a lot. Well, Emily.
Hunter and Michael eat the most out of everybody.
Yeah, and they're like skinny as a rail. I need Ventura County, California.
Shiloh Acres. It's like spell check wanting to change fried chicken to fried children.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that was funny.
I've never been so ducking mad in my life.
That's funny. Need to start replacing curse words with the words that ChatGPT,
right? That Google uses to replace them.
Hey Lee, good morning. How are you? Yeah, Sean, we did too. Oh my gosh. So I've already said it a couple of times, but yeah, so we had to patch our tarp a couple weeks ago because there was a big hole in it, and let's just say that the hole turned into it was a swimming pool size hole that turned into like a swimming pool and then fell through inside of camp. So we got flooded pretty good. Luckily that's like on the side where our dishes and stuff are, so it didn't hurt any of the dishes.
Right.
It didn't hurt the kitchen sink. Lily's room might have got a little bit of water in it. Because her windows are open. Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's great.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Have we told you all about that bumper sticker that
right.
we saw?
Right. We saw a sticker. It's a little cartoon picture of this little dumpster with arms and legs and big old smiley face. Well, it's on fire.
Yeah.
And it says, everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
That's what it said. I need one. I need an everything is fine dumpster fires.
Callie Chaos, we are from Placer County. Thanks Gordon if I ever get my dump trailer. Much more coming, yes. Yep, Wiley will have, if we ever get it. I mean, at this point, I think we're just paying the bill for no reason. I've been waiting to see nice weather here in Washington today. It's going to be 84, too hot. Yeah, I mean, guess for that part of the country, that is, 84 feels good. We're just happy when it's 84 and not 104.
Yeah.
Here. Monday is that sale, Wiley. I can pick up that big heavy-duty tarp, but for cheap if y'all wanted it. You can talk to Wiley about that.
Right.
I really don't know if we want to spend money to replace the tarp, because replacing the tarp means that we can procrastinate longer. Not replacing the tarp means that we have to put a roof on it fast. So you and Wiley can work that out.
Yeah. I'd say don't give her any reason to procrastinate, because she's a professional procrastinator.
Yep. We've had thunderstorm warnings for 3 days. Finally got a trace of rain yesterday afternoon. Not enough to water the flowers. Oh, dang. That happened to us. We had we were supposed to have like 100% chance of rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe. It sprinkled on Wednesday. I don't think anything happened Thursday. And then Friday it rained, I think. I don't know, but either way, it was not accurate at all.
Right? How long is the trip? Forever.
Yeah, a long time. I think it's like 28 hours.
it's going to be long enough to make me never want to take this trip again.
Yeah.
That I'm going to have to practically turn right back around and take.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Oh. He handed me to her and disrupted her nap, and now she's mad at me. Sorry, but I got you beat. I'm being a procrastinator. Do it later or a few days later. Yeah.
Oh, Willows, you okay? You make my
Thursday.
shoulder hurt when I hold you forever. Owie.
Thursday, they said it was going to rain from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Did it? Hey, Misplaced Country Girl, how are you today? One day to drive across Texas. Yep. But we'll take I-40, so we're gonna go through the Panhandle of Texas. It doesn't take very long to drive through that part of Texas.
Hey, you're okay. Somebody is getting unhappy with the...
Not a drop. Not a drop. What's the circle thing on your neck?
It says mom over and over again. It's a necklace that somebody had sent me for Mother's Day.
Yep.
And it just says mom in a whole bunch of circles. Or in a circle. A whole bunch of times. Let's tip this back up so I can feed her more.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Listen to her acting like she's starving.
Right?
It's been it hasn't even been 56 minutes since she ate last because she was eating at the beginning of the live stream.
Right? And now she thinks she's starving.
Mom, I had to close your door because Bailey got on your bed.
Oh, gosh. Misplaced Country Girl, I hope you have a safe trip. Let's see. This weather is messing with my allergies. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. I've been all sniffly and stuff lately.
You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
That is the shortest route through Texas. A lot of sand and mesquite and nothing. You forgot the smell of cow poo.
Yeah.
Because it smells like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, and it seems like she is just in one big growth spurt. And just wants to eat constantly. It's exhausting. It is exhausting.
Yeah, Fred's in her happy place now. Teresa, we don't know yet. It's
My daughter for sure is going back because she wants to finish her high school time there. I mean, she's almost done with it and she wants to be there to finish, which I completely understand. So she's going to stay there, or she'll be going back there. It's one of the reasons I have to drive back the first week of August is so I can make sure that she's back in time to get ready for school. And then my two youngest are probably going to end up going back for this school year. But
either way, they'll go back and forth.
They'll go back and forth either way. You know, so
and then
we'll see how it works.
And then her oldest boy wants to live here full time. So.
Yeah, he wants to. He doesn't want to go back. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
At least he'll be here full time.
Yeah.
But he's never been like a big like fan of public school anyways. So I'm kind of hoping that we can do the homeschooling thing with him once he gets here. But I have to see if I can work that out with his father.
Karen said, I live in Spokane Valley, Washington, and I drive straight through to where my kids live in Mendocino, California. It takes about 14 hours, but I refuse to split it up. I love driving by myself. Trust and believe we're going to be listening to some good audiobooks.
Right?
Smoke from the Canadian wildfires is messing with our sinuses. I've had a headache and split earache for a week now. Oh, man. Or slight earache. Dang, Helen. That stinks. I know that I've definitely been having sinus stuff. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to the Canadian wildfire stuff, so I don't know if it's reaching our area or not. It may be. I was blaming it on tree pollen, though, because when I checked the weather, it said tree pollen was high. My kids were piggies. I don't blame her. I went to 5 different high schools. My dad was in construction, and we went where the jobs were. Yep.
That's kind of how it was for us growing up too.
Mm-hmm. Take a can of wasp spray. It's a great self-defense spray and inexpensive. If you're not taking other means, it sprays 20 feet and hit them in the face. Ha ha! Lee, that is a fantastic idea. That is a fantastic idea.
I have not seen my children like in person since I got here in October.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness for video chat.
Yes.
Yep. It's not like we can just drive like a couple of hours and go pick them up for the weekend or anything.
Believe me, I wish we could.
Yeah.
Because, well, I'd have them all the time. Yeah, we used to drive from where my dad lives in California up to like Portland, Oregon when we were kids a lot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We learned a lot about Lewis and Clark.
Mm-hmm.
Sacagawea. On those adventures. Well, hey,
It's been an
an
hour.
Yeah. We need to get off here, guys. We have things to do.
Yeah. Can't just sit here and talk to you guys all day.
We got things
Important things to do, people, like fix a hole in the roof.
Yeah. And then pack for our trip.
It'll be fun, guys. It'll be fun. But, all right. You guys all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.